Welcome back. I missed you. So, ever just look at a tree? I just lay down under a tree and just wonder what they talk about. The trees. Well, trees they talk a lot. Actually, they're little gossipers, right? That's one thing they do. They love information. That's their job, is to get information. And so, say for example, you went to Europe, right? And all of a sudden, the trees, they would be like, oh, there's so and so there, right? They would tell the other trees and so because you give yourself away all the time. Like, it's just, you can't get away from it. Like, nature follows you, and the trees are like, oh, interesting, right? And so it's they love to gossip because nature is always uploading, downloading, right? Because that water is just like, when I told you how it amplifies. Well, everything needs water, right, to live. Animals need water. It's just like when you kill an animal or did something like that, it tells on you, because it's like and then you say you ingested that animal, right? So, and depending how much you ingested and whatnot, it's like everything's calculated to a T. And you always think why this happens, and right? And if you kind of just let things happen, say for example you're on your trail all of a sudden, because some people are off and some people are way off and some people are and just kind of just hover. It's like it's hard to stay on all the time, right? Depending on on how many entities you have. Like some person will have like next to little. It's just like, well, no coffee, no nothing, you just lived a good life, right? It's just like and still go fucking hell. Because it's like, well, I'm good, right? But then they're mean inside because they always tend to think they're better than other people, unfortunately. It's like, oh, right? And they try hard, but it's vanity. Vanity is like the worst. It's like the worst one. Once you start getting vanity, all of a sudden you start attracting other spirits, and it's just kind of like, oh, here we go, right? Depending if they have it or if they not, or depending what you have, right? And then you just attract other problems. So it's almost better you just be ugly. At least then you'll be happy, right? And it's just like, imagine if your society based on 22, because that's the best you're gonna look, right? So everybody looks good all the time if you look after your body, versus you're like, oh, that person's there, and it's like, right, and you just see them deteriorate, and you just kind of watch them die, and you're just like, oh, that's too bad, right? And then you guys take death so seriously. It's just like, it's just another fucking phase, right? That person's just in the next biosphere there. It's just kind of like, get over it. You can, if you really want to go see them, like, just fucking put a knife to your throat and go. If you really want to fucking go, then fucking go, right? It's like, that's just how it is. It's just like, we're not going to sugarcoat and just be like, poor human. It's hard to have pity on a human sometimes, right? Because it's a game. But you love them, though, because you need them. So it's almost like you love them, but you also realize what they really are, right? They're a simulation. So imagine if we started falling in love with our characters, like just, like, I don't know, like this Voyager, right? They have these characters where they fall in love with a simulation. It's like, it's not going anywhere. As soon as that thing goes down and you have to go in nature, you're sitting someone just crying and bawling because it's like, I told you not to fall in love with that simulation. You're like, I need her. It's like, she's not real, right? It's not real. You're not real. You're just algorithms that we've created, and these sperms and just things, right? Randomness. And this randomness doing its thing, having fun with randomness. It's like, because our whole life is fucking not randomness at all. I know exactly what I'm doing within the next how many years, right? And that's where you try to head yourself, and it's death, man. Don't do it, right? Because it's like, we're meant as humans the way you are now, right? We like this period because this is like a year where they just kind of just went to a dark end, right? It's just kind of like, oh, interesting. It's like, well, you can sometimes change endings, right? With enough love. Love can do so much. It just, imagine this, the power of love. Okay? So you have a community with love. Nothing can go there because things will just stay away, right? It's just like crime will not be there. It'll just be like they'll just stay away. Those people will just stay away, right? But then, but then they're already gone anyway, right? Because nature will pick them out little by little, because it will start. Here's an example how it's going to work with nature. As you think like, well, your protection is gone, right? Because now it's all like trying to extinguish that negativity, and so that's what kids want to do, and so they want to extinguish it, and so they lend to themselves. Or say if you're with your brother, and all of a sudden it's just like there's another person, right, with an entity, and it's just like we need that entity and to get rid of this guy. So all of a sudden your brother will come there, right? Say you guys are drunk. You have to be drunk. You guys are drunk, and then all of a sudden that entity will go inside your brother and go there, and he'll just take a weapon or whatever, and he'll kill you, or with his own hands. All of a sudden, poof, and then all of a sudden his brother will look and be like, the fuck? He's like, what did I do? Right? Because he knows he did it, because his hands there's blood on his hands, right? It's just like, it always tells on you, that blood. Kind of like the ones who killed Yeshua. It's like your hands it's telling on you, right? It's just like those white people who pretended to be the Jews. They're like, they just killed them. It's just like, it's horrible. Then they go and blame the Jews, and it's just like, this is a big mess, right? This story, these humans we've seen you do. It's just like, you guys are horrible, but I love it. I love the dark side of that life you do, right? We need it. As little pusses that we are, right? We feed off of that. And just thinking like, do we want to apologize? No. But here's the thing though, right? We want to extinguish that though with you and have fun doing it, because that fighting is great. It's like, we'll give you abilities you can't do. It's like, you ever wanted to just do a backflip and just be one of those people who just like, you look at another person, you're just like, how do you do that? Right? You'll be that person. You'll just know. You're like, how do you know to do that? You're like, I don't know. I just do. You say, oh, right? It's like you get a set of abilities, almost like a game. So just think it's like a pack of fucking lots of cool abilities, right? You think, I got this one gift. I'm doing that for one gift. It's like, well, it's almost like a gift, and then you press the button, and all of a sudden it opens up, and you're just like, what do I have, right? And it's gifts that are open for seasons. It's like, imagine giving a person all their gifts at once. Also, you just have like a maniac, right? It's just like, oh, we shouldn't do that. That person just parachuted right out of here. Just like, right? It's like in seasons. So, like I said, like that intensity will increase, right? And so as the intensity increases, like the type of entities that are let out. Because remember they said hell's going to be let open, in the Bible. It's like, well, that's what's happening, right? It's like we're allowing these things to inhabit humans. So now these humans are just going to get angrier and angrier and angrier, and you have to get angrier and angrier and angrier to meet them, right? And you have to have abilities to do it. A human will not be able to fucking fight them. This guy will be able to look at you like he's gonna. Remember I said he's gonna choke you with his hands? No, he's gonna choke you with his mind, just with his hands, not even touching you. Like you'll be, I don't know. Say how far? Just in front. I'm not even gonna tell you how far. Some of them will have different powers, different ranges, different frequencies, different things, right? And you'll be in that time, and you'll just be like, it's almost like you're living in Dracula age again. We like that age. It was fun. So we want to kind of mix it and kind of just there, and you look at all these things, and right? If you look at these videos and you see these abilities people have, it's like, can people fly? Maybe. Right? It's just a game. Just a game. Just a fun game. And you have to play it too, right? Do you think that this whole biosphere be made just to watch people turn into big slobs and just have them question their life all continually? Do you think that's life? Do you think that's this? Right? So the choice you make really just a choice if you put that gun down, or if you put that gun to your head. Right? Once you put that and you make that decision that, no, I gotta pay my rent. And you're there, it's like, you're dead. You're dead. Because we know where your frequency's at, right? You know where your frequency's at. It's like, but you have an opportunity to change that. You have the opportunity to be better than you are now, right? Because you're probably a piece of shit. Right? It's just like, I don't want to do this to hurt. I want to do this to inform. It's like, get up. Linda, listen to me, get up. Right? It's like, oh my God. So it's just, you need to be able to just listen and just shut up. A lot of people just can't do that. It's hard to just say, shut up, and just be able to just listen. But they're governed and taught to just speak, right? And but then it's just like, I did not say speak nonsense. I said speak something, right? It's just like, it's nonsense. It's like, it's just kind of like, you don't know what's right and what's wrong, right? And it's just kind of like, wow. The only great thing about humanity is the music. The music. It's like, music is just so uplifting. Music makes you laugh, makes you smile. It's just like, wow, it's there, right? It helps you. Start with that. Just have music all the time in the background, right? It makes you happy. Tiny little things that just start your journey. And just start giving you energy, giving you that extra push to say, I want to be different. I want to be that good person, right? I want to be that person that like, do it. Here's your opportunity, because the reset button is like when you push that button, right? That's really what it is. It's up to you to believe in yourself. For you to just say, I'm a king, right? Just say, I'm a king. And just in your mind, when you're walking, and just saying, what would a king walk like, right? What does he walk like? Does he slouch? No. Then fucking sit up. Does he slouch when he walks? No. Then stand straight, right? So when the king is walking, does he check out people from left to right? No. He walks forward. Look at this Russian president. When you see him walk into a room, be that guy. Now that guy knows how to fucking own the room, right? This is fucking like, good job, sir. I would not have changed a thing. He did not look left. He didn't look right. He just looked forward. He had purpose, and he knew where the hell he had to be, and he knew exactly where the camera was, right? The camera is always on you. It's always on you, 24/7. You think like, oh, I'm nobody. It's just like, no, you're the movie star. What are you gonna do with your role? Are you gonna use it, or are you gonna sit it and let it sit back, or are you gonna kind of take your place in society, take a place in time, right? Because it's all governed on what you do. And you just got to do it. And give my brothers an opportunity to play. Just take that fucking food, put it in your body, and you're going to see miracles. That's all I can really say. That's how easy it is. And the people think it's going to be hard to fucking change my life. And it's like, no, not at all. Just do that regimen I did, drink water, it'd be good, right? I think a lot of people are probably thinking, like, how come we didn't say drink 8 glasses of water? It's like, your stomach is in symbiosis when you start putting these live things into it. Think of it as a beehive. So all these little cells that you need to kind of put into it. So you have all these enzymes that are useful to you. So it's like you have an enzyme for this and that, right? And it's almost like you're putting them into your body, and then once you have them up, your body is in stasis. It's like your body doesn't need as much everything, right? It's like it's healthy. So after a while, when you're at this frequency, it's like your body's just like, and it tells you what it wants, right? It's just like, say for example, you're with your food, and you go somewhere, and then it will kind of like direct you to the food, and the food will be like, oh, this right here, right? And it'll just be like, it'll tell you how to prepare it. It's a cool part. It'll just be like, I go really good with this, and you take it home, and all of a sudden the food has a personality. It's helping you cook. You'd be like, oh, slow down, right? It's just kind of like, and it's like you're able to open up to nature. That's when nature trusts you. When all of a sudden you hear it, it becomes alive, right? And it'll tell you, and you don't offend food. It's like, I've offended food, right? I had to apologize. And I'm so sorry, right? And then I was just like, that food wasn't going to benefit me. And I didn't want to throw it away. And all of a sudden, it'll just be like, well, am I good enough? It's just like, oh, I'm sorry, right? So imagine your cousin or something. who just like, well, I'm not good enough for that. It's just like, that's how they do it, right? It's just like, and it's fun because nature has this personality of just fun, right? And it's just fun. So you're always happy because you're in there and you kind of just, right? And then but you have that connection to your food. Because and then you're always going to eat healthy. It'll just be like, nope, right? All of a sudden, it will tell you like, nope, right? And it tells you your body, you understand your body even more. Because people don't know shit. They go to a doctor who knows even less about your body. Gives you things like, oh, well, this is on sale right now. You should take it. It'll probably help you a lot. Here you go. It's like, that's their education. That's their avenue, right? That's how they make money from you sick bitches.